Good day, folks. In TV land, this is Focus on Liberia online television, and you are listening to the Focus on Liberia Daily News with Gwendolyn Dorado. First, I bring you the headlines. Senator Zoe Penner cautions health minister against diverting medical support for personal gains. Concerned widows and children of the armed forces of Liberia threaten another protest. And Foreign Minister Beslow describes Liberia's democracy at the AU summit. Now I bring you the news in details. Grand Jida County Senator Zoe Emmanuel Penner has cautioned the newly confirmed Minister of Health, Dr. Louis Poto, against diverting budgetary and international support towards the provision of adequate health care delivery to Liberians for her personal gains. Senator Penner observed that for too long, Liberia and its citizens have witnessed the criminal transferring of medical supplies and finances intended for public health centers to privately owned facilities and operated by authorities of the Ministry of Health. He blamed the situation on the lack of patriotism and love for the country by those who previously headed this sector. Senator Penner pointed out that many public officials sought medical treatment at the nation's biggest referral hospital, the John F. Kennedy Medical Center, during the administration of former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, but following the inception of the Coalition for Democratic Change-led government, the health sector experienced a great decline, he noted. Dr. Poto, who was recently confirmed by the Liberian Senate following her nomination to the position by President Joseph Yema Boakai, responded and disclosed that she has never worked in administration at the JFK, and as such, she does not intend to comment further on how funds collected from patients are disbursed. She, however, assured as a system would be put in place to collect and deposit into government's account funds collected from patients or disbursed. Dr. Poto frowned against what she termed as over-the-counter receiving of cash at the largest referral hospital in Liberia. The leadership of concerned widows and children of the armed forces of Liberia, headed by Madam Mary Allison, issued another ultimatum to President Joseph Boakai, demanding action on their grievances by March 15 this year. Madam Allison, when speaking to journalists at their Star-based office on Bushra Island, recalled a meeting arranged by former President George Weah in 2018, which lasted for 10 days, facilitated former Monrovia City Mayor Jefferson Koji saw Weah offered 20,000 Liberian dollars to over 2,000 children in December 2023, with a promise to address the widows' concerns had he won the 2023 presidential election. However, with Ambassador Boakai now in office, the widows are pressing for action, she stated. She urged President Boakai to empower them through agriculture and commercial activities to achieve self-sufficiency to support their families. Additionally, Madam Allison appealed to Vice President Jeremiah Kwan and Senate pro tempore Yumble Kanga Lawrence to intervene and facilitate discussions with President Boakai to resolve the issue promptly. She warned that if their demands are not met, she will mobilize all 2,500 widows to protest in the streets of Monrovia to demonstrate until the grievances are addressed. Foreign Minister Cyril Yanti has described the third successive transition from one president to another as a steady growth of Liberia's democracy. Speaking on behalf of President Joseph Yoma Boakai Sr. at the 37th Ordinary Summit of Heads of State and Government of the African Union in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, Minister Yanti said Liberia is well on course as a post-war success story in making tremendous progress towards asserting and repositioning itself as the cradle of democracy and political transparency in Africa. Minister Yanti continued President Boakai's statement by saying that Liberia remains committed to the agenda of the AU by working together with the African Union. The president's remarks delivered by Minister Yanti further indicated Liberia's commitment to education as reflected in the government's development agenda called ARREST, which emphasizes agriculture, roads, rule of laws, education, sanitation, and tourism. The foreign minister used the occasion to express heartfelt appreciation to the African Union on behalf of President Boakai for the many contributions he has made to peace and stability and to the advancing democracy in Liberia. That was the news on Focus on Liberia. To end the news, I bring you a recap of the headlines. Senator Zoe Penner cautions health minister against diverting medical support for personal gains. Concerned widows and children of the armed forces of Liberia threaten another protest. And Foreign Minister Beslow describes Liberia's democracy at the AU summit. On behalf of Focus on Liberia online television management, I say thanks to our many viewers and followers. Kindly share our videos. My name is Gwendolyn Dorado, your presenter. Bye-bye.